After a massive explosion plunged Beirut into chaos August 4th, Shireen, Idris, and her sisters knew they had to act.
I think the first 24 hours I was truly just in shock. Like, what just happened, trying to see if everyone is alive and as well as can be. And then on Thursday morning, I was speaking to my sister as she was driving on her way to work, and she was like, Shireen, let's just start a GoFundMe page.
Shireen's parents fled Lebanon's civil war in the 80s. She's now a dermatologist in New York City.
Like every Lebanese person, first of all, who isn't in Lebanon, I think feelings of guilt kind of overflooded, like, how can I not be there to help? How are they going to overcome this one now?
Lebanese officials said the massive explosion was caused by the ignition of more than 2,700 tons of ammonium nitrate, kept in unsafe conditions for years in a warehouse at the port. At least 160 people died, more than 6,000 were wounded, and as many as 300,000 were left homeless. It was just the latest crisis to hit the country. The coronavirus pandemic had left many of Beirut's hospitals packed with patients before the blast injured so many. And decades of corruption and mismanagement had already left Lebanon's economy in a tailspin. In the face of this entrenched corruption, Idris and her sisters weren't sure that their donations would get to the people that needed it the most.
Can you even ship it because the port is gone? And then what if it gets rejected, which has unfortunately been proven to be happening with the amount of corruption that's going on over there, that we didn't want to have to deal with any of those obstacles. We wanted to make sure that the money goes straight into the country, that locally, through local resources, they help themselves to help each other.
They partnered with the new nonprofit Jobs for Lebanon in the hope of cutting through the corruption.
The money that we raise is going to go through this nonprofit into Lebanon, directly to those local food vendors within the country, who then would send the food that we buy to the volunteers who are already there, that we have kind of put together to put them into packages. And it's a double win, because not only are you then feeding people there, but you're also help reinvest within the local economy. Even though it might be like a micro amount to us, this micro amount over there can make a massive change economically to local food vendors, farmers, suppliers, etc.
The family's fundraiser for Lebanon is one of dozens on GoFundMe, but it's raised more than $250,000.
I am still in shock at how it ended up working out, to be honest with you. The only hope I have is that the Lebanese base their future on hope and not on the pain that they've gone through, and they're just trying to push through, basically, with the cards that they were dealt.